the Rose City Rivalry going on next week, and both these teams coming off losses. Legacy coming off a big loss to Texas High, Tyler High coming off a big loss to a very impressive Marshall team. So interested to see how both these squads can kind of bounce back next week. It's a home game for both of them, and it's going to be a good testament to see how they can bounce back. How are they going to handle the losses that they took this week, and can they move forward and get a dub on this early season? So I'm looking forward to that one, too. It's going to be a good one. And anytime Tyler High and Tyler Legacy get together, it's always a barn burner.
Well, and that's the one time that both teams can really talk noise and talk smack, because both are capable of beating one another. And I was listening to the Tyler Marshall game, and it was a 14-13 game. I thought, okay, and I think what they're going to have to do, and Coach Woods, I mean, the quarterback he's a gamer. I can't think of his name right now, the quarterback for Tyler High School. He's a gamer. I mean, he's not very tall. Yeah, he's not tall. I'm not going to say he's not very tall. He's not tall at all. But that's the best. And coaches, like, you know, in high school, you can get away with that. And true, you can. But I've seen him make some plays, but I've also seen him run for his life. And so, didn't see the game, but I do know that you're going to have, you know, I affectionately call the big uglies, a la John Madden, block for this guy. Another thing I noticed even in practice, when he gets the center snap, and I'm not blaming the center, it's really low, because they're you know, because that's the quarterback's low, and I think sometimes that buys time for the defense to get across that screen, and now all of a sudden you got to make a quick move if it's a pass play. So we're going to see how Coach Bo and Coach Rashawn Woods handle each other next week. I mean, it's a game where everybody's going to come out, but it's a whole lot better when they're each 1-0 in week 2.
Well, and to your point, Coleman, I think East Texas as a whole, I think East Texas is better football-wise when you have the Longviews, the Tyler Highs, Tyler Legacies, the Lufkins. When you have those big schools in East Texas, when they're good and when they're rolling, I think that's when East Texas football is really at its best. It's been kind of a down past few years for both Legacy and Tyler High. So I think next week's going to be a tale, because if you're Legacy, you don't want to drop to 0-2 early in the year, especially when you got a tough 6A slate ahead of you. Same thing could be said for Tyler High, a brand new district this year where they got to go play Red Oak, Highland Park, teams like that. You definitely don't want to get that 0-2 start, but I will say it again, it's going to be the theme of the night. It's early. It doesn't matter how you start, it all matters how you finish. But big game next week right down the road at Rose Stadium.
Okay, now let's